What's going on, everybody? It's Azazel, and today I've got some gameplay on Black Ops 2 that you can obviously tell on Nuketown, because you play that fucking map every other fucking game. It's some domination, and I go 55 and 16, and I get some pretty nasty plays and some pretty cool feeds here. The feeds, brah. The feeds. This was a really fun game, just playing with some friends and everything, just trying to have a blast with the game, which is more than I can say right now with Advanced Warfare. Not that I dislike the game, I dislike the skill-based matchmaking, the connection problems, and I also dislike the fact that because I'm still on the Xbox 360, I don't have very many friends who play Advanced Warfare. I'm going to be hopefully getting an Xbox One soon, so maybe I'll have more friends to play games with. So, let's get into what I want to talk about today. I know you can tell from the length of the video this is longer than what I've been usually uploading here the last couple of months, and that's because I got a lot to say. First and foremost, speaking of having fun with friends and stuff in the game, I decided that I want to do something with my channel, and I know some people do things like this, but I want to bring in a little bit more of my personality, not just the, the Ticked Off Tuesday persona and everything like that, but like stuff that I enjoy, stuff that makes me feel good, that I like doing. And a couple of those things are watching movies and reading books. Oh, watch this. Watch this. Sexy quad. With the orbital VSAT and the merciless. And like I said, I really love watching movies. I love reading books. I've mentioned this a time or two in previous commentaries a while back. But I think I may start doing some reviews of movies and books that I enjoy. Old and new. Someone also recommended that I do games. And I wish I could. Unfortunately, I cannot because I don't have the time to dedicate to gaming like I used to, so I really can't put forth a whole lot of time into a game, and I don't buy a whole lot of games. Like, I'm really pretty frugal when it comes to buying games because I end up disliking so many of them, or they don't give me the value that I want. So I'm going to start doing the reviews. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm going to review just yet. I have a couple of ideas, but I'll let you guys know. I'll maybe do a video later this week with something I want to review, game-wise, movie-wise, book-wise, whatever, probably a movie. And hopefully I'll be able to get your input, and maybe it'll give you some ideas on things that you might enjoy watching, or maybe some ideas on something if you're bored and you don't have anything to watch. Let's move into the other topic here while I still have a few minutes. I've edited this gameplay down to like 6 minutes and a little bit of change, so I might have a little leftover time at the end, but I want to get into it. Now, one of my friends who's playing with me in this video, IG Ascension, the guy has been around on my channel for a long time, since I was probably around 50 subscribers or less. Long-time supporter, good guy. I've been playing with him pretty much this entire time, too. Always enjoy playing with him. He's really good at the game. He and I were playing some domination a few days ago, and we ended up playing against a guy when we got into the lobby. The guy had like a 3.34 KD. So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to put the big girl panties on and actually try really hard in this game. And so we did. Now, we ended up losing the game. And that's not that big of a deal. Big whoop. You lose games, and you lose games to tryhards like this guy. Now, the guy actually didn't do all that fantastic in the game. He went like 16 and 12 or whatever. But I was a little buck wild that day. A little angry, a little cranky. And the guy was shit-talking us. And he was shit-talking quite a bit. And he wasn't shit-talking like, ha-ha, hoo-hoo, we kicked your ass. He was shit-talking because of how we played and what guns and perks we used. Alright, now, I know people bitch about Ghost and Lightweight, and understandably so in those situations, but this guy was talking about how we were using basically bitch guns and bitch perks like Dexterity and Toughness, and I muted him because I was getting so fucking mad, and I started screaming, and Ascension told me, he's like, you should just unmute this guy and tell him that. And what I kept screaming was, this is one of those fucking assholes that is more worried about how everyone else plays the game than he is about how he plays the fucking game. Now, mind you, this motherfucker's running around with an AN-94 running the majority of the perks he was bitching about, so he had nothing to fucking complain about. Nothing. In fact, he was just being a hypocrite, which Call of Duty is fucking full of those. So he proceeds to go on this tangent about how, like, the perks that we're using are We're better than those perks, is what he's saying. You know, oh, you're better than these perks. And look, let me tell you something. There are plenty of classes that I run that don't have those perks on there that I use on regular enough occasions that they're not sweaty classes, right? But this guy was so worried about what we were doing that he didn't realize that he was being as big of a fucking douche nozzle. Even his gamer tag was like backpacking noobs or something like that, right? Like, stop worrying about how I play the game and worry about how you play the game. And we all do that in Call of Duty. We all worry about everybody else. Campers, snipers, ghost bitches. And to a certain extent, it's okay to bitch about those things when they ruin the game and they make the game suck. Running dexterity and running toughness does not make the game suck. It just means I'm going to hit my shots when I'm going up against people that are more likely to kill me. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about everything that I've talked about, the new idea for my channel, as well as this asshole telling me what perks I can and cannot fucking use when I play a video game. It's been Azazel. Thank you guys.